thank you so much for watching. So today I wanted to film this really bronze kind of evening party look. Now, as well as doing bronzy coloured eyes, I definitely wanted to keep the theme the same all the way through, and that is of a glow and dewy looking skin. So I've done quite a few different things in this video on my base that I've used to make sure that my skin looks extra glowy and that it looks very fresh and goes with that whole bronzy kind of look. Now, I have done a full face of makeup again just because I really wanted to show you how I got such a glowing base. And I know my base routine is kind of similar, but there's a few different things I did this time, and I just wanted to show you guys how you can get a little bit more of a glow on your face. If you guys want to see how I got this look, then please keep watching.
So I'm going to start with this Estee Lauder Day Wear Cream, and I'm just going to apply this all over my face as a moisturizer. I'm then going to prime my skin using the Hourglass Veil Primer, and I'm just also going to apply this all over my skin. Next, I'm going to use my favourite orange concealer, and I'm just going to use that underneath my eyes to cover up any dark circles. Now, to get a bit of an extra glow, I'm going to use this Zoeva Strobe Gel, and I'm just going to apply it in my usual highlighting areas, and this is going to give me a really nice glow on my skin. So I'm just going to apply it to my cheekbones and then also a bit on my forehead and down my nose. Next, I'm going to apply my foundation, and I am using the Tarte 12 Hour Amazonian Clay Mascara Foundation, and I'm going to use these Cover FX drops on my beauty blender, which just makes my skin super hydrated, and it also means that my makeup stays on for longer. So I'm just going to fast forward through this bit whilst I apply my foundation all over my skin, and I am going to apply some to my eyelids because it's going to act as an eyeshadow primer. I'm then going to take the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Concealer and the Artist Makeup Contour Stick, and I am just fast forwarding through my base mainly because a lot of it is the same and you guys probably just see me do the same thing all the time. So I'm just going to fast forward through these bits. So I'm just going to apply the contour in my usual contouring areas, and now for my nose I'm going to take this flat contour brush, and that's just going to give me more of a precise contour. So once I've done that, I'm just going to take my beauty blender and make sure that everything is absolutely blended in. And again, if you guys watch my videos regularly, then you know that my base routine is pretty much the same most of the time because I find this is the thing that works for me really well. So I'm just going to keep blending away until I've got rid of any of those harsh lines, just so that everything looks really smooth. Then once I've done that, I am going to set what I've just done, and I'm going to use the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder, and I'm going to use that to just set my contour on the sides of my face and also around my nose and my forehead. But this time I'm not actually going to do any baking. I'm going to take the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Finishing Powder, and I'm going to apply this underneath my eyes. And as much as I love the Laura Mercier powder, the Charlotte Tilbury powder is also amazing. Once I've done that, I am going to set my contour, and I'm using the Cargo Matte Bronzer. I'm just going to apply this in all the same places that I applied my cream contour. Now once I've set my contour, I am going to take the Zoeva Strobe Gel again, and I'm just going to apply it in the same areas that I applied it before I applied my foundation. And this is just going to give me a super glowy skin, which is what I was looking for with this look. I'm then going to take the Becca Cosmetics Champagne Pop and apply that on top, and that is going to make my skin look really glowy. So I'm just going to apply that on my cheekbones and also a small amount down my nose. I'm then going to take the Hourglass Luminous Flush Blush, and I'm just going to apply this all over my cheeks, and I'm also going to make sure that everything is super blended. Moving on to my eyes, I'm going to take the Charlotte Tilbury Eye Pencil in Bronze Garnet, and I'm just going to apply this all over the base of my lid. And as you can see, I'm not doing it super neatly because I am going to be blending it out. So you can just basically draw it all over the base of your eye. I'm then going to take this pencil eye brush, and that is when I'm going to start neatening up the edges. And I'm just going to blend it outwards, and these pencils are really blendable, so they're really good for a look like this. I'm then going to take the Surratt Beauty eyeshadows, and I'm going to take this colour, which is, I believe, a red wine colour, and I'm just going to take the same pencil brush and apply it to the outer corner of my eye. And this is just going to make the whole look a little bit more bronzy, and it's also going to make it a little bit more intense. So I'm just going to keep blending away until I've made the look a little bit more intense. Once I've done that, I'm just going to take a plain fluffy brush and I'm just going to start blending away in the corners, and this is just to get rid of any harsh lines, and this is such an important step, so definitely take time doing this. Once I've done that, I'm going to move on to my brows, and I am using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow in the shade Ebony, and my poor eyebrows definitely need some work, so I'm just going to fast forward through this bit because I always have the same brow routine. So once I've finished my brows, I am going to be applying my false eyelashes, and I'm going to use these Ardell Demi Wispies. Now, whenever I try applying false eyelashes, I always end up poking myself in the eye, and sometimes when my nails are too long, I actually just use the end of the eyelash glue tub like I have here, and that keeps them nicely pressed on and stops me from poking my eye. So now, as you can see, I've got my eyelashes on, and it's just added a little bit more of a dramatic effect. I'm now going to take the Gerard Cosmetics Eternal Eyeliner, and I'm just going to start applying this on the upper lid of my eye. Now, I was applying this and I decided that I didn't actually like the way that it was coming on, so I did end up changing it to the Tarte eyeliner instead, because this liquid one just applies really easily to your eyes. So I'm just going to do a slight winged kind of look on both of my eyes. So once I've applied it to my upper lid, I am going to take the Tarte pencil and I'm just going to apply it to my lower waterline, and I'm not going to take it any further down my lid. Once I've done that, I am going to then take the Sephora Eye Crayon, and this is also in a bronzy kind of colour, and this is just going to make the whole look even more intense. So I am applying this where I would normally apply eyeshadow if I was putting it on my lower eyelid. I'm then going to take the same pencil that I used on my upper lid, and I'm just going to start blending out the bronze that I'm applying underneath. So for my mascara, I am going to be applying the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara on my falsies and also on my lower lashes. Now, I thought I'd run out of this mascara, but I found another one in my makeup stash and I was so happy because it is definitely my favourite mascara. So once I've applied that, I'm going to take the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit in Gleam and the colour Crushed Pearl, and I'm just going to use that to highlight underneath my brow bone. As well as that, I'm also going to add a small amount to my nose just for a little bit of an extra highlight. Now, the last thing I need to do is my lips, and I'm going to take the Candy K lip liner from Kylie Cosmetics and the Huda Beauty Liquid Matte in Bombshell. And I've never used any of the Huda liquid mattes before, and this was my first time and I absolutely loved it. And Bombshell is the perfect nude colour, and we all know that I love nude lipsticks.
There we go, guys, you've seen how I've just created this look, and I hope you guys have loads of fun recreating it. And like I said, this is definitely one of my favourite looks I've done in quite a while, so I hope you guys really enjoy it, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video.